It was a rainy night in Nashville, the kind where the streets shimmer with wet neon and the air smells like damp asphalt and whiskey. I was idling near the Ryman Auditorium, watching tourists duck under awnings, when she flagged me down. She was maybe 50, bundled in a long coat, a scarf pulled tight over her mouth. She moved slow, deliberate, like every step cost her something, and slid into the back seat with a faint groan. "Printer's Alley," she rasped, voice like gravel scraping over glass. I nodded, flipped the meter, and pulled into the drizzle, wipers slapping a steady beat. She didn't look like the usual Music City hopefuls, no guitar case, no cowboy boots, just tired, her hands folded in her lap. Halfway there, I caught her eye in the rearview. "Rough night?" I asked, fishing for small talk. She shook her head, then muttered, "No cash. I'll sing for you instead." I chuckled, everyone's a musician in this town, or thinks they are. "Sure, let's hear it," I said, expecting some twangy cover. She started humming, low and off-key, a shaky melody that didn't quite land. It wasn't good, hell, it wasn't even a song, just a rough thread of sound that faded out after a few bars. She stopped, coughed hard into her scarf, and went quiet. Nice try," I said, grinning to keep it light. "Maybe stick to the day job." She didn't laugh. Instead, she tugged the scarf down, just enough, and I saw it, a jagged scar across her throat, red and raw, fresh stitches puckering the skin. My grin died fast. "Lost my voice to cancer last month," she said, each word a struggle, like she was dragging it up from somewhere deep. "Used to headline here. Ryman, Tootsies, all of M." I swallowed, hands tightening on the wheel. "No kidding." She nodded, eyes distant, fixed on the rain-streaked window. "Back in the 90s, she went on. Sold-out shows, radio play. Big hair, big dreams. Then this," she tapped her throat. "Took it all in 6 weeks. Can't even whisper right now, let alone sing." The cab felt smaller, the rain louder. I didn't know what to say, sorry felt cheap, and she wasn't fishing for pity. We rolled into Printer's Alley, the narrow street glowing with bar signs, and I pulled over near a dive with a busted neon "live music" sign. She reached into her coat, pulled out a faded flyer, creased, edges worn, and handed it over. "Keep it," she croaked, voice barely audible. I unfolded it under the dome light. There she was, younger, all teased hair and sequins, smiling wide under bold letters, "Lila Rose, live at the Ryman, June '94. A headliner, just like she'd said. I looked up to ask something, anything, but she was already out, shuffling into the rain, coat flapping as she headed for the bar's door. "Hey, you sure?" I started, but she waved me off without turning, disappearing inside. I sat there, flyer in hand, meter still ticking at $12. She hadn't paid, but that didn't matter. I tucked the paper in my visor, a little piece of her past riding with me now. Some nights, when it's quiet, I swear I hear that shaky hum again, not a song, just an echo of what used to be. I checked online later, Lila Rose, 90s country star, faded out after a few hits. No mention of cancer, no comeback. Just a name, a scar, and a fare I'll never forget. Every journey comes to an end, but the stories never stop. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe and join us on new journeys. There are many more incredible stories of life behind the wheel to come.